It's a 325cc motor.
Wow, that's like a motorcycle.
60 horsepower. That's a snowmobile engine. We can start the sun, make 3 cut in that log in about 7 seconds.
That's a whole lot of noise, but wait till they're all racing through these 20-inch white pine logs.
Basically all the chopping wood is aspen. You usually have to cut 3/4 of the way through on your strong side, and then you have to turn, and with your weak side essentially you have to break off the back side of the log. Because I mean it's a pretty intense event.
You know, no matter how much aggression you have, you go up to that piece of wood and you get to hit it as hard as you want, and it can't hit you back. There's nothing it can do to hurt you, so it's definitely a good stress release thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I compete in all 3 chops, the standing chop, underhand, and the springboard chop. You know, what benefits most in this wood is having a 14-degree bevel on your axe, which penetrates the wood the most, and because it's soft, your axe tends to not break going into this wood, which allows you to have a thinner edge on the edge of it. We'll put the pole climb, and there's very specific equipment that we have to use. So in the open climb, you're allowed to use what's called toe gaffs. And they're the same as the traditional gaffs. That's a regular 7-inch spur. And the actual spike coming out of it's only 2.5 inches long, and it's actually bent forward at about a 45-degree angle. So as it goes in the tree perfectly, but it also allows it to come out of the tree just as easily. And they actually trombone in and out, and we use like a graphite lubricant to allow it to slide more easily. And the rope we have around our waist, you have to use a 7/8 rope with a steel core inside it. And that's for safety reasons, and also it was the traditional stuff they use in the woods. But they're also allowed to use cable clamps, like 1/2-inch cable clamps and carabiners that are specifically done for hooking on there, so it minimizes the weight and the wind resistance going up and down the tree.
You just do it.
There are 3 really important things when you're first learning how to lock up. The first thing is to never stop moving your feet. The second thing is to bend your knees and keep your chest and your core right over your knees. The third thing is to look at the other side of the log. It's as easy as falling off a log.
But it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a lumberjack. Yeah, I'm a true blue lumberjack. That's the sport and the industry and the whole thing is all what I am and what I do. So this thing I know best, and it's what I love.
Consider yourself a lumberjack?
Yeah, I'm okay too. It's just a thrill of the sport. It's a great competition. You have the best in the world that are showing up here to compete. There's a lot of prep goes into it. We spend hours and hours on our gear, like getting it prepped up and ready to go as far as cutting well.
All these kind of lumberjack skills, yeah, I mean, do that, but I'm not a logger, no, not at all. My grandpa worked in the woods. I've never worked in the woods at all.
You know, being here just kind of shatters your traditional myth of a lumberjack.
Well, yeah, I got roots in the sport. The sport here is a dying art. The guys that hang on to it are people that have a great passion for it that's been passed on through their families, right? So, I mean, the only ones that are going to dedicate themselves to it, they have to have a connection to it, and it's got to run deep in their soul, so.
I think number one, you need a passion for the sport, and you need to see the sport for what it is, and then you have to be determined that you're going to be better at it. It's that really drives me to keep coming back.